I didn't plan on doing anything at all today. I just wanted to sit back, relax, and have a manly Sunday of watching grown men toss the pigskin back and forth on the big screen. But unfortunately, that day got absolutely ruined, absolutely butt blasted by none other than TikTok itself. I opened up the app, scrolled maybe one or two scrolls down, and then unfortunately stumbled across this TikTok live that I'm going to make you watch right now.
Yay! Oh, the first thing, tira esse dinheiro daí de baixo.
Que dinheiro?
Tira. Três.
Well, gee whiz, leave it to TikTok to absolutely ruin your day. And I was already pretty pissed off today because I slept wrong. And I'm not talking about your typical crick in the neck or your sore shoulder when you wake up. I slept on my nutsack wrong. It felt like 10 monkeys were jumping up and down on my bed all night long on my left testicle. I woke up and the pain I felt was so tremendous I almost passed out on the spot. I was so nauseous it felt like I took an uppercut to my nutsack from Mike Tyson in his prime. That pain right there would make childbirth pale in comparison. But regardless of that, I'm fine now. Let's get back to the topic at hand. I just don't understand how people like this actually exist. The people who put clout above everything else in their life. She has a dying relative here on a breathing machine, presumably because she can't breathe too well on her own. And she set up her phone to live stream it for TikTok for pity points. She's accepting donations and everything. She clearly wants you to feel bad for her. And she's even posed like that and everything. Like it looks like this is a movie shot. Like she set it up on a tripod and everything to get this angle for her TikTok live stream. It's pathetic. And you can make the argument that, oh, she wants to have this for her memories, to remember her by. No, she doesn't. She wants this to make money off of it and benefit as much as she can from her dying grandmother. If she wanted this for her memories, she could just record it and never post it online. It's like that trend I seen a little bit ago of the parents that were like dancing and doing dances in front of their dead children or their dying children in the hospital. This is very much the same thing. Why do people feel the need to record and then post one of their loved ones in very dire medical situations? I just don't get the thought process behind this. There couldn't have been one, right? And if there was, it was like some evil genius plot to exploit her grandma for TikTok money, like those TikTok coins that they get donated throughout their live stream. I just don't get that. Like I mentioned, they were in the weekly top like 60 or something, so they were making a bit of cash, a bit of coin, a bit of schmeckles off of the breathing treatment that they were showing their grandmother desperately in hell. She's acting like her grandmother looked her in the eyes and said, "Granddaughter, I want you to promise me one thing. Promise me right now. When I'm on my deathbed looking at the light at the end of the tunnel and I start to walk towards the light, promise me you'll turn on your phone and live stream my death on TikTok." Like, I really just don't get this. In what universe should it be okay to live stream a situation like this? But once again, there is also another argument of, oh, what if she's doing this for donations to help with her grandmother's treatments or whatever? That's perfectly fine. You know, you can always try to make a GoFundMe or something if you don't have the funding for medical treatments or whatever. But live streaming it just seems a bit too far, don't you think? Like, she's seemingly, it looks to me at least, that she's milking pity points out of people, pity reactions, pity TikTok gifts and TikTok money. It seems like she's just milking it a bit too much, especially with the live stream. Come on now. The live stream is just way too much. She could have just like recorded it and then said, "Hey, my grandma's in rough shape. I don't have the money to support her treatments. Could you help me out?" This right here just seems inhumane. And even if you say a TikTok live stream is okay, her reaction throughout this, just look at her reaction, the way she's acting and stuff, like the way she's laying there. It looks like she wants to be in a soap opera or something. Like I don't know if it's just me, but it really seems like she's milking the pity points. The way the camera's set up and everything, it really just looks like it's a soap opera scene where the grandmother's about to pass away. You know, I really hope, I wish the grandmother well and that family well and everything. But I just can't help but say this is absolutely stupid to do. Hey, what's up? It's a me from about 30 minutes in the future. I wanted to go back and check in on this page and just go through it to see if I could figure out anything about what's going on. And since it is in a different language, I can't really understand the purpose behind her recording her grandmother, live streaming her grandmother, and making TikTok uploads about her grandmother in this very bad state in the hospital. I don't understand the backstory behind that. I can't read the language that it's being posted in. But it is very sad. I'll look through the comments, and even on the live stream now, there were people laughing at the grandmother, just saying like, ha ha ha, laughy face, laughy face, laughy face. She's dead. And she isn't dead. She's still alive on the live stream as of 5 minutes ago that I checked. I just don't understand. It just proves that TikTok truly is worse than a literal hell. You have people clowning on a dying grandmother. Like, how much lower can you get? I don't even think Twitter would do that. And Twitter is a horrible place. But I felt like just adding in this update after I learned a little bit more as much as I could with the language barrier and everything. So if you do understand the language and you know what's going on, if you know the purpose behind like why she's live streaming her grandmother, I still think there's a moral dilemma there. I think it's morally very wrong to do that, like just live stream her in her most vulnerable and worst state she's been in. It just doesn't sit right with me, but, you know, like I said, if you know what's going on, if you can understand the language, I would love to know what's going on, like what her purpose is behind her live streaming this. But that's it for the update. I just wanted to say how I saw people making fun of and clowning this grandmother that's dying on TikTok Live. It's a sentence I never thought I would say, but the people doing that, they're just saying stuff like that because they know they have the anonymity and the, you know, they'll never be questioned or confronted about saying these awful things online. They just think they have massive cocks on them and they can just do anything they want online because who's going to confront them? But the internet's always been known for inflating people's egos and their confidence and whatnot. That's not anything new. But that's it for the update. I'm going to throw it back into wherever we were at the video. But regardless of what I think, I just hope she uses the money that she makes from this to directly help and support her grandmother there with whatever she needs in the hospital or wherever she's at, getting her treatments. Because it would really be something if she's just using that money for herself and her grandma doesn't even know she's recording. That would just be the lowest of the lowest of the low of the scumbags, you know. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover. Like I said, I didn't even intend on recording a video today, but this just popped up in my face like a big phallic object, and I couldn't ignore it. It was like a sign from the heavens above that I needed to record a video. So record a video I did. I don't know, this situations like this always really give me bad vibes. You know, I'm an empath. I can sense the bad vibes coming through the TikTok live stream. But yeah, hopefully, like I said, the funds go to the right cause and everything. And hopefully she's not just using her grandmother for TikTok clout and TikTok money. But once again, everything always relates back to clout. All the bad things in the world can be directly related to clout. So think about that next time you're laying awake in the middle of the night because your testicle just got smashed while you were sleeping. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out. I didn't plan on doing anything today. And then finish the day off with a jerk to Scooby-Doo porn, excluding Scooby, of course.